Hello, so today I want to speak with you about the sacral chakra. All right, now this is the third video in my chakra series. And if you have not watched the first video, which generally talks about the chakra system as a whole, you're going to want to do that now. So go check that out and then come back here because, like I said, that video has got a lot of good stuff in there that will help you to understand what I'm talking about here today. All right, so let's get into this. Now, the sacral chakra is also called Swadhisthana, and I hope I am saying that correctly, but this means the place of self, okay? And this chakra is related to the color orange. So orange is this vibrant energy, okay? So first we had the root chakra, which is the color red, and this was the most physical of all of the energies in your chakra system. It is the most dense and physical. It is the primal nature, and it is also the masculine nature, which I neglected to mention in that last video, but it has that masculine primal energy, okay? So this chakra, the sacral chakra, is moving from that primal energy that was focused on survival and, tribal energy and things like this. And now we're moving up a little into the sacral chakra, which is focused on feminine energy, and it is focused on the sense of self, okay? So it is in the understanding of yourself and who you are and why you're here and what you're supposed to manifest and create while you're here, okay? This chakra is all about your creations, your creativity, and also your sensual nature, you being in your physical body and experiencing everything through your physical senses, all right? So that is this chakra. It is also, like I said, with the feminine nature, so it also relates to the feeling sense. It is all about how you feel, okay? And it is all about your emotions. So emotions and creativity are very closely linked. All right, so this chakra is all about that creative nature. You are taking ideas and information from the unmanifest world and bringing it into the manifest. So it doesn't matter whether or not you are creating a child, right? Or you're birthing and creating an idea. So whatever it is, you are still in that creation space, right? That very feminine energy of creation and bringing life forth from the unmanifest world. So that is that. So it's all about reveling in your physical nature and your physical senses and that sensuality and creativity and creative nature, all right? So, and it's also about really manifesting your purpose here. So those desires that are innately in you to create and to become certain aspects of yourself, that is this sacral chakra. It's part of your purpose here on earth and what you want to do and what you want to bring forth and what you want to create and bring into this world, okay? So, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to be like an amazing artist or musician or composer or whatever. You just got to create, all right? Each of us is here to create something and to bring forth those creations from inside of us to outside of us, okay? So that is part of this sacral chakra energy. It is such an amazing and vibrant energy, right? It is the color of the sun. It is so intense and it has so much intensity to it. It feels so good. And that is what this chakra is about, is that feeling sense and that pleasurable sense and really reveling in that. but the difficulty comes in that energy that closes off and pinches off the flow. And just like I had talked about in the root chakra, right? The energy that closes off the root chakra is fear, okay? Now with this one, the energy that closes off this chakra is guilt, all right? The guilt affects your ability to truly be yourself and express yourself, right? If you're feeling guilty about who you are and how you express yourself, then all that energy is going to get pinched off. So yeah, it's really important to look at those aspects of self and to really feel a sense of self-love and self-acceptance. So this chakra is all about that. It is all about self-love and self-acceptance and reveling in who you are and really just expressing yourself, okay? Yeah, it is such an awesome chakra. Now, just like how the universe put us all here as individual aspects of the universe to understand itself, right? We are doing the same thing through our second chakra. So we are learning about our sense of self through our relationships with others. So however they mirror back to us who we are learning about ourselves. So the second chakra is all about relationships and connecting with others and having healthy relationships with others, okay? So that is a big part of the sacral chakra as well. Now, each corresponding chakra is moving up from the next, right? So the root chakra is at the very root of your being, okay? And the sacral chakra is about 2 to 3 inches below your navel. So it is kind of like right in the middle of your lower belly. Now, it will be placed slightly different depending on your sexual orientation, all right? So depending on where your sexual organs are placed will kind of change how and where your chakra is, okay? But not by much, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. But I just thought I'd say that. Anyway, that being, then it makes it pretty clear that this chakra also controls and relates and nourishes these sexual organs, okay? So whether or not it is your feminine organs or masculine organs, it is the same, okay? And your sexual glands as well. It also rules and regulates your urinary system, okay? Because it rules and governs the water as the element of this chakra and your emotions, which if you look in dream theory, water and emotions are the same thing. So yeah, it's all interrelated. So this chakra is all about self-expression and physical pleasure, creativity, and also that feminine emotional energy, okay? That sense of feeling and connecting with others, okay? So yeah, and relationships with others. So that is the essence and energy of this chakra, and it is an amazing chakra. So yeah, you're gonna have fun balancing this one. Wait till I tell you some of the fun things that you get to do. But again, I really, really want to be clear that this chakra is really important about manifesting your passions, the desires that are deep within you, those soul-felt desires and passions of like why you're here in this manifest world. That's part of that sacral chakra, is manifesting those passions into this world and creating that part of yourself to share with the world and to help the world to be a better place. This is that sacral chakra energy, all right? And that is part of that creativity creativity and bringing forth from the unmanifest into the manifest world. Now, like I said before, in the root chakra, your chakra system, each of your chakras, can either be deficient or excessive, depending on whether or not the energetic flow is pinched off or it is way too open. All right. So now, if this energy is deficient, if the energy is pinched off and it's not flowing, then you are going to feel that in, let's say, your creativity, for an example. You're not going to feel very creative, or maybe you don't identify as a creative person. Or maybe you're not connected to your sensuality or sexuality, and you don't feel like you're a very sexual or sensual person. That these things mean that that energy is really blocked off. You may also have a fear of intimacy, that may be a part of it as well. Or additionally, something that can easily block this chakra is any kind of sexual trauma, okay? That will definitely block this area. So if that is the case, you'll want to go about it very slowly and carefully, just so that you're not re-triggering that trauma. But you will definitely want to balance this chakra out. Now, if this chakra has been pinched off and the energy isn't flowing to the associated organs and hasn't been for a long time, then you will start to see things manifest in physical form, okay? So you may have incontinence or some sort of urinary tract disorders. You may have sexual dysfunctions. You may have menstrual disorders or infertility or even impotence. All of these things can just be a part of that chakra system just not having the energy that it needs to nourish those organs. Additionally, because this chakra is all about pleasure and joy and happiness even, that you may be an overly serious person because you're just not connecting into that joy-based feeling, all right? So these are all based on the deficiency. Now, if we look at excess, if that energy is just flowing too much, then you may find that you are overly emotional, all right? That your emotions are all over the place, that you can't even control it, that you may feel totally emotionally chaotic and even emotionally unstable, that this can be a part of it. You may also have really unhealthy boundaries with people. You may be way too wanting to connect with everybody and too maybe promiscuous and open, that you may even have sexual addictions, that you're always looking to people for that kind of connection because you don't have that self-love that you need to have in a balanced chakra. And you may be so joyful and childlike that you may have what's called like Peter Pan syndrome, where you can't be serious at all about anything, that people try to have serious conversations with you and you're just having none of it. So that may be a part of that excess energy. Now, when your chakra is balanced, you are going to have healthy boundaries for yourself and others, that you feel that sense of creativity and that it is easy for you to express your creativity, as well as it is easy for you to express your sensual and sexual nature, that you feel good in your physical body and that you enjoy all the physical senses and that you enjoy creating with that energy. And you also just enjoy life, that it's really easy for you to just be in that joy-filled, ecstatic space of just really surrendering to the physical experience and enjoying it. Yeah, I hope that that makes it clear as to what this chakra is all about. Now let's go into talking about ways that we can balance this chakra. And all these aspects will work whether or not it is deficient or excessive, all right? So let's get into this. Now, Remember how I was talking about this chakra is all about the element of water, right? So, water is really going to help you to balance, especially natural waters. So, if you're going out to the ocean or the lake or a creek or whatever, or even standing in the rain, that would probably be all right too. But also taking a really nice sacred bath. All right. And you could even use different aspects like color therapy in the bath or crystal therapy in the bath. And we'll get into those too. But yeah, a nice bath with all that water around you will really help to balance this chakra. And like I said, about this chakra being about you being in the physical body and connecting with your physical senses, right? So then that physical movement while you're connecting to your physical senses is really going to help balance you, all right? So something like ecstatic dance, all right, where you're really getting into feeling and sensing and experiencing your physical body through the action of dance, all right? So yeah, as well as yoga, there are certain yoga moves that are specific to opening or closing, whatever, to balancing your sacral chakra. So finding out and researching what those yogic moves are will absolutely help you, as well as what? Meditation. Meditation will help every single chakra. And I will say it in every single chakra. But yeah, meditation, especially if you use sound therapy like HemiSync, where they have certain vibrational tones that are harmonized with your sacral chakra, that will help to bring you into that space and help to harmonize your sacral chakra energies. All right. Also, color therapy, like I said about the bath. So the colors orange and, orangey red or orangey yellow, putting those in your bath or wearing them. Or, they have glasses that actually are that color as well, that as you look through them, you are experiencing the color therapy for that chakra. So yeah, those things will help a whole lot. Additionally, and this is a fun one, Tantra, all right? So whether it is Tantra type of meditation or Tantra yoga, Tantra is a good one because it is really getting you into your body. So have fun with that one. And like I said about the color orange, orange foods. And also sensual foods, okay? Like mangoes and papayas and figs and things like that. All those orangey type foods. So whether they are melons or like, pumpkins or sweet potatoes, also chili peppers and peppers, those are really good too. And the spiciness, right, has that kind of sensuality as well. So those are going to help to balance this chakra. And orange colored stones like carnelian or even tiger's eye works well, even though that's more of the brown. But yeah, any kind of orange stones or crystals will absolutely help to balance this chakra. And finding ways to be creative, okay? So when you take ideas from the unmanifest world in your imagination of what you're thinking about, right? And you bring them into the manifest, you're birthing those ideas, right? So any of those things that you're doing in a creative way, those are going to help to balance this chakra. So especially if you are paying attention to what your purpose is and why you are here. You are listening to that soul calling and you are manifesting all the things that you feel like you were put here to do. All right, so those will help as well. And lastly, but not least, really connecting to your physical senses, your physical body, and your physical pleasures. All right. So, really reveling in your physical experiences and really feeling those things. I mean, you could even just go lay down in the grass, but feel what it feels like against your skin and how good it feels. So, things like that, or get a massage, all right, and really feel the sensualness of that and really connect to that energy. You really want to get in your physical body and feel and explore the sensualness, and I mean like the senses of that, okay? So, yeah, there are so many great ways to help to balance this chakra, and a lot of fun ways too, if you catch my drift. So, yeah, enjoy balancing this chakra. It is a good one to really make sure that this one is balanced. Just like the root chakra, that's an important one too. Anyway, I hope that this has all made sense to you. I hope that you have now a better understanding of the sacral chakra. I apologize that it took me a while to get this video out, but I really wanted to make sure that I fully understood the chakra before I put the video out. Anyway, if you liked this or this was helpful, I would love it if you would like and subscribe, because that also helps my channel to grow. And again, please feel free to share these videos. I really want this information out there. I want to just help people. So yeah, and again, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day.